Today we're looking at the importance of giving, and I'm going to start with a charity called the Rural Gems.
My name is Dr Mary Oguike. I am a science teacher and the founder of the Rural Gems. The Rural Gems is a charitable organization registered here in the United Kingdom. Our vision is to inspire learning among rural Nigerian children. The vision of TRG came about when I was 18 years old. Although I lived in the city with my parents, but they often took us to the village to participate in farming and all the other activities that villagers participate in. So you are fine to call me a village girl. So during my interaction with the village children, I discovered that it wasn't as if they were not smart. They were just children like me. But the difference was that they didn't have opportunities available to them, and they did not also have people to direct them well. So then I decided that when I grow up, I would like to do something for these children to create opportunities for them. So over the years, after my education in Nigeria, I came over to the UK. Okay. And based on my exposure, I decided to set up the first Rural Gems Library in Afozagba in Ikeduru local government of Imo State in Nigeria. Okay. And that was in May 2018. I decided to set it up in Afozagba because that is where I come from, and as you all know, they say that charity begins at home.
Now, what are the ages of the clients that use this library?
In terms of age for reading, you would say 2 to 18, but because of the IT training, we decided to include children of older age, which will be secondary school and higher education, making it up to 25 years old.
Okay, tell us more about the IT section in your library.
We know that the world has gone digital and is IT now. And according to the Sustainable Development Goal, I think that's about number 4, it talks about inclusion, inclusive education, equity, providing lifelong learning for all people. And rural children cannot be left out of it. So I decided that for us to be able to carry along these rural children, they must be given the basic IT training. And because they come from very, very poor background, they can hardly afford a meal to eat per day. I decided to make it free of charge for them.
You're a charity-based organization, and obviously you have lots of overhead, staff, rent. You were talking about the IT section. Obviously, there's going to be data and so many other things. So how can anyone out there help you?
If you're watching us now, we would need help in the following areas. We would need help with a property that can accommodate about 30 children, and with COVID now, we have to consider social distancing, and we also need internet access. For example, if you've got links with MTN, Glo, Etisalat, and all the internet companies in Nigeria, please get in touch with us. We also need chairs and tables to make these children sit comfortably in the library. We would also need local books. We do ship books from the UK to Nigeria. However, the children also need access to local books. So if you've got links with local publishers, please also get in touch with us. And finally, we need funding for shipment of the books from UK to Nigeria.
So what are the opening times and the closing times of your library?
The library opens Monday to Fridays, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. That will be to serve the children after school. And then on Saturdays, it opens at 10 a.m. and closes at 6 p.m. However, during holidays, the library is open to the children from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Now, how do you vet your staff?
We liaise with the National Youth Service scheme in Nigeria to send us core members who have just finished from the university. And also, we use the locals, the local people, the village leaders to kind of spot check these people. And the Rural Gems has also got policies and procedures that are being constantly reviewed by the Board of Trustees, and included in that is the safeguarding policy.
Now, what's the importance of giving back?
I am who I am today as a result of what I benefited from in Nigeria. So I would like to offer these children, these rural children who are often forgotten, the same opportunities for them to fly in life. Currently,
the building that you're using now, is it your building, or how are you funding the building?
We are renting it because we were unable to find a centralized location for the library. The one offered to us was situated in a school which was a bit off, okay? And for TRG libraries, we want centralized place that will be accessible to various communities, and also be in a place whereby the children will be free to come in at any time. However, if we find somebody who can donate a property to us that is centrally located and easily accessible for the children, we would appreciate that.
How many libraries do you envisage to have?
2 to 3 libraries established every year. At the moment, our next library, the second library, is going to Erimo in Osun State, Nigeria. Based on the experience we had with the first library, we've developed a model for all TRG libraries. It doesn't matter the state, it doesn't matter anywhere it is, but it has to be a rural community. We don't deal with cities.
I mean, obviously the library has been going on for a while now, and it's been self-funded. Would I be correct in saying that?
Yes, that's correct.
If many people join you, then things will be a lot lighter for you, and then you could also establish elsewhere.
Definitely. So what has happened over the past 2 years is that I've been doing it little by little based on available funds. Even £1 is a lot in Nigeria. It makes a whole lot of difference. For example, buying petrol to fill the generators. So please, if you can support us in any way, £1 a month, £2 a month, we would be really excited to have you on board.
And lastly, what's the main vision of the Rural Gems?
Our main vision is to foster reading in among rural Nigerian children and provide free IT training for these children.
The charity Rural Gems need your help, and the rural children as well. So please donate generously. I'll take a quick break.